This is Tom with Fresh Vintage Shorts. We are here in Greensboro, North Carolina for the 2025 Shriners Drag Racing and Hot Rod Expo. We're going to start off with this beast of a machine. We're just going to walk around and show you all of the different vehicles here. Real good mixture of horsepower coming out in the dead of winter. Everything from, we got the Super Snake to this guy here. There's a little bit of everything just kind of hanging out. Great show for being the day after Valentine's Day, you know, the middle of winter. They do a tremendous job with bringing this level of horsepower out, this level of clean horsepower out. Very solid collection of different vehicles. Some nice Mopar action here. There's really a little bit of everything. Some big drag slicks. That's one thing you can be sure of, is there's awesome big horsepower here. Able to focus on the drag racing scene in, I'd say, Western North Carolina, Southern Virginia, but really, you know, East Coast. It's a real good representation. So I'm just going to walk through. I'm going to get up front here and show you some of the fronts of the cars. There's a really good turnout here. And if you're in Western North Carolina, stop on by. If you're in Southern Virginia, it only took us 2 hours to get down here from Roanoke, so. Parking was only $7, and I think it was $20 a ticket. Really nice Monza here. Actually, oh, I'm sorry. No, you're good. I'll go around here. Let's check this thing out. If you're just joining us, we are in Greensboro, North Carolina for the Shriners Drag Racing and Hot Rod Expo. I'll make sure I didn't get it wrong. But phone number 743-262-9009. This would be a fun little ride right here. People pull up next to it. Have no idea what they're getting themselves into here. If you're just joining us, we are in Greensboro, North Carolina for the 2025. Big shout out to Shriners for putting this together. Really cool show. Let me just sweep around and show you a little bit of everything here. And there's a real good mix of everything going on here. And I want to take you back. If you saw the thumbnail, check out the level of awesome right here. Got some like underglow, so maybe call it, on the engine there. There's a really solid collection of cars here. I'm walking over to what we used for the thumbnail. I want you to see this thing. We appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe. You can see call it Tow Mutter over here. You know, Tow Mater from Cars, but Tow Mutter is right there. We'll look at him in a minute, but this is what I use for the thumbnail right here. This thing is quite the beast. Let me just get you some slow panning up close shots of this thing. Appreciate you watching. I see Marie there. I see, is that Silent 6818? Appreciate you watching. This group actually built something slightly different. We have the short. If you saw the short of something that looks similar on Fresh Vintage Shorts there, that was last year, and so they built this year. Let me get out of that guy's way. He's taking photos, but this is Tow Mutter. Obviously Tow Mater from Cars, but this is Tow Mutter. And the engine's not in the front, it's actually in the back. Let me show you here. Some pretty cool portal axles. It's kind of hard to see in there, but the engine is in fact right there. Some quite the suspension going on there. Obviously meant for out, you know, having some fun out in the mud. There's a real nice mixture of everything. So we go from, you know, this guy here. Sorry for the super fast panning there. Sorry about that. To this guy's very clean. Feels pretty darn original, you know? Yeah, original interior. Front disc brakes, A-code, aluminum radiator. It's a 66. If you're in the greater, you know, Roanoke, Virginia, Lynchburg, Virginia, Danville, Daleville, Martinsville, come on down. Western North Carolina, Greensboro, Winston-Salem, or whatnot. Really, really awesome show here. There's actually some AMC action here. This Jeep is for sale. 16.5 if memory serves correct. It's got the straight six in it. Very, very clean. Very, very well done. And right here is kind of even a more rare bird. AMX, one of those bucket list cars. Most people like, what is AMC? But, you know, American Motors was a company. I don't want to say it was a up-and-coming, amazing, incredibly well-built car, but it was a car. Sorry, I'm like, who is... Oh, someone's yelling. They got like a bogus voice in the back of this AMX, but really, really cool to see. Really like the AMC brand. Very, very near and dear to my heart. Had a lot of AMC Eagles growing up. We're gonna keep on cruising here. There's so much horsepower to unpack here. Nice midwinter horsepower pick-me-up. It's just what the doctor ordered. If you've had the car show season blues and you need some horsepower and octane back in your veins, we got it right there. There's Jay. Hey, Jay. Tons of cars, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And you just did one on, you just did a stream on Facebook, right? Facebook and Instagram.
Make sure you follow us on there.
Yeah, please like and subscribe and follow on Facebook and Instagram. And we had 40 people watching a minute ago. I think YouTube, thank you for everyone for watching. I think YouTube is messing with our, what do you call it? Our actual, like, pushing this out to the world. But there's a little bit of everything. This, I can't remember what year this thing is. 79, I think it was. We did a video with this guy last year. Really, really cool car. Big beast of an engine under the hood. Greasy corner garage. Matthew, make sure you hit him up. We'll get you a shot here. If you need some work done and you're in the greater, was it Concord? Yeah, Concord. So they're not far from where we're at in Greensboro here. Some nice Mustang power. Now, someone ID'd this car. This is actually a pretty rare car. And forgive me, if you watch this video in the future, feel free to slaughter me in the comments because I don't remember who this person is. But someone called this car out when the short was on our channel last year, and they're like, that's so-and-so's car. It's actually that's a big deal to walk by that thing. So very, very well done. I mean, when you see the wheelie bar, you know it's legit. So there's some serious horsepower under that hood. And I would, you know, Jay, I was looking. I've seen cars that were here last year that are here now, but not many. Like, they've done a really good job with rotating the cars in and out.
Yeah.
There's a real good mixture of a little bit of everything here. And it's not just the newer cars, I'd say 70s and so on. You know, there's a real good mixture of old and new here. But stick around, there's a whole swap meet going on. We got some twins here, check that out. I didn't even see these before. Huh. Now folks, I know when you go to the drag strip, the car that you want to see is a Chevy Cavalier drag car. I mean, this is everyone's dream come true. Not to pick on it, but I will give them credit. This is a very light body. I'm sure this thing weighs absolutely nothing when it rips down the track. So that is definitely a benefit of using a car that small. So right here we have a nice S10. Got your Fox body, like, you know, late 80s, early 90s horsepower lineup right here. Just get you a shot under the hood there. full roll cage on it. And there's some serious Mopar action back here. I'll show you this. And bravo, you know, I said it before, but bravo to Shriners for rotating the cars in here. There's not many out of, I don't know, there's probably 200 cars here. Out of 200 cars, there's not that many. Maybe, I'd say less than 10. It's more than 5, less than 10 that we've actually seen here from last year. But bravo to them for bringing this level of car show and basically the day after, you know, Valentine's Day. If we were in Southern California, yeah, you could do a show like this every weekend, you know. In Southern Florida, sure. But here in central part of the East Coast, I mean, driving down here, spots where the power was out because of the snow and ice. So to bring this level of car show out in the dead of winter like this is very, very cool. If you joined us here a bit ago, you may have already seen this, but this is what we use for the thumbnail. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe, help build our channel here for us. We really, really appreciate your support. I'm going to walk through here because, believe it or not, look at all the cars that are in here. There's a whole other room full of cars. We're gonna go hit those up here right now. Don't go anywhere. There's a ton more cars, and there's also a swap meet. We'll walk through the swap meet and show you some stuff. What's over here? Sorry for the swing. The only 455 that I've seen here so far. Big beast of a machine here. Check that out. Big shout out to Shriners. And if you're in the greater Western North Carolina area, if you're within a few hours of Greensboro and you don't have anything going on, hop in the car, come on down. You won't be disappointed based on what we've seen here. If you need your Mopar fix, it's here waiting for you. This thing's still inspected too. Look at that. You can drive it down the street. It's awesome. Supercharged and everything. Some more horsepower there for you. Okay, let me walk across because you can see off in the distance. Hey there. It's a nice Spider, the Monza here. Really, really cool. Very, very clean. Very, very well done. And forgive me, I'm going to walk over there while I stall for time. I can't speak. Stall for time if I can get the words out of my mouth. We appreciate you watching. Please check out our main channel, Fresh Vintage. If you just found us randomly in a shorts feed, Fresh Vintage Shorts is part of our larger channel, Fresh Vintage, where we put all of our channels, all of our longer form horizontal video. We've been to SEMA, Barrett Jackson, Meekum, a whole bunch of other shows. We're actually going to interview Von Gittin Jr. himself and walk through the garage, the RTR garage on Tuesday on our main channel, Fresh Vintage. So please check that out. We appreciate you watching. Back to the horsepower here. These guys are actually for sale. If you know someone who has a little cash to spend, this is 38,000. I'm not sure what year it is. Really nice Impala. I believe it's got a 396 in it. Nice convertible if you're looking for one. The Camaro, I think they want more money for the Camaro. The Camaro says 92.5. I don't know if that's a 92 or a 62. I'm guessing 92, but give Mitch a call on either of these, 362-4313. Get them sold. I wish this was for sale, huh? Pick this baby up. But this is the level of car that if you do come here, the amazing, awesome 390 and this Mustang. Very, very clean, very, very well done. And there's actually a Torino. Forgive me, I'm going to walk past. There's an official pace car here. There's a Torino over here I want to show you. And forgive me, I'm walking by. If you want Camaros, there's so many Camaros here that I don't say it lightly, but we almost start walking by them because there's so many of them here. Another 442, very, very clean 442. Look at that engine bay. This is what I was walking over to show you. This Torino is very, very well done. '70 Ford Torino, 429 in it. Calypso Coral is the color there. Really, really cool to see. Get you a shot of that interior. Further back, stick with us because further back there's a couple Challenger RTs, and then there's a Mercury Cougar in the back corner of the room I want you to see. Nice Hemi Roadrunner. Check this out. Really, really clean. Even the horn is clean. Look at that. It's amazing. Get you a shot of the interior. Super clean interior. Very, very well done. You got the 8-track. We literally got Elvis in the 8-track, people. That's amazing. Love it. Nice Bel Air here for you. We appreciate you watching. If you're just joining us, you just found us in the YouTube Vertical Shorts channel. We're Fresh Vintage Shorts. We're part of a trifecta of YouTube channels. Fresh Vintage is our main channel. We went to SEMA last year, Barrett Jackson Auction, Mecum Auction, a whole bunch of other stuff. We're actually going to say hello to Von Gittin Jr. and walk through the RTR garage on Tuesday here, this upcoming Tuesday. So definitely check out Fresh Vintage. Please like and subscribe. And our other channels, Fresh Vintage Garage, where we focus on scan tools, shop equipment. This interior is really nice. I like this interior. It's funny or silly, I don't know. Leave me a comment. Am I funny or silly for being fixating on the interiors? But the level of detail that goes into some of these interiors is just super, super impressive. Very, very well done. This is that Cougar I was telling you about. And it's not a wild color. You know, it's probably a factory color looking at it, but it's very, very well done. And this is actually KTL. Let me get you their website, ktlrestorations.com. If you are looking to, you know, there's restorations and then there's like real amazing restorations, you know, ones that you spend the money on, but you get a solid, very nice vehicle at the end of the day. This isn't even an XR7. I didn't see that before. That's awesome. This is something that KTL is working on right here. They're kind of mid-build. And they always bring these out to shows just to kind of give people an idea of what they're doing. And nice big beast under the hood there. And forgive me, I'm going to swing around here. Parts meet is going on over in the corner there, but just want to walk through, show you some more cars first. Now, I've never personally seen the movie Sharknado, and I'm not planning on doing that anytime soon, but there's apparently a car here. I'm thinking this car was in Sharknado, which, why would I even be talking about that? But the car itself is right behind me. I want to show you a few more cars here, and then we're going to go look at the Sharknado car, which, again, I'm probably saying it wrong, or I'm getting the detail wrong, but this is the Vador. I sound like a fool, but this thing is actually pretty cool to see. I mean, it's got a lot of lights, a lot of flash and flare, but show you that front end there. I don't know, is this the hero car from Sharknado? If you've ever seen that movie, leave a comment. It's amazing, amazing vehicle. I don't even know what this is built on, to be honest. But then right next to it, we have a 70 Charger, factory show car. And we have Charger RT. We got a 6-pack. If you're thirsty, we got a 6-pack for you to quench your thirst. And then we got another 440 6-pack there for you. And you can see there's, excuse me, there's getting to be more and more people here. But we're gonna break left here, and I want to show you a few more cars over here. Cars that I kind of walked by, trying to get back to that Cougar. But let me just walk through here, and then we'll walk through the parts swap. There's that 442. If you didn't see it earlier in the video, really nice color. I love the bronze and the tans, the browns, even some of the shades of green from the 60s and 70s are. I think they're ripe for a comeback. And so we walked through most of these. I'll show you this guy here, and then we'll go right into the parts swap for all you truck fans. We got this big beast here. Single cab, very clean. I don't know, I'm torn. Part of me says I would grab the Ford, and part of me says I would drive this. I don't know if I would drive it with those rims on it, to be honest, but I swapped the rims. I'd probably pick this thing up and drive it. Nice big bench seat. It's amazing. Leave a comment. What's your favorite car you've seen so far? Oh, sorry, hold the phone. Let's go back here. I want to show you this car that's for sale. It's a Le Mans. Leave a comment. Which one are you liking the most so far here? Got a 57 Chevy, 900 horsepower engine, $25,000. I think I saw. Yeah, 25 grand. You could buy it. Another nice ride here. Look at this, 36,000. It's kind of hard to describe that color. I mean, it's coming across pretty good on the video. It's like a plum, a very dark plum. But 36,000, it's mostly there. I mean, it feels pretty clean, like turnkey, drive it. And then this guy, again, not a huge fan of the rims, but with the right rims, I mean, this looks like a perfect cruiser. Just go out cruising, go to the car shows, go get some ice cream. This is the car, though. This right here, this is like my perfect car. And you might be thinking, this thing's a rust bucket. It's a piece of junk. But, I mean, for $12,900, this is exactly what I would drive. It's got a 4-speed. Really, really like this thing. I like the, some people are like, oh, look at that roof. But I love the patina on this roof. It's a pretty solid ride. 64 Le Mans. Really, really nice. And I know it looks like a piece of junk to a lot of people, but that's the one. Because, you drive that, you go out and have fun with it, and you're not worried about dinging it up and scratching it. It's a great ride. Now, for comparison, what do we have here? This is a Torino. Let me show you the Torino here. I didn't see a price on this. 69 Torino. I believe it's a 429. And that's for sale as well here. But let me just shift gears. I'm going to take you I'm going to dive head first into the deep end of the parts swap swimming pool, so to speak. There's a little bit of everything here, and because we're doing the vertical stream, I'm just going to kind of casually walk around and show you. There's the usual assortment of newer things here that I want to show you the older stuff. This is pretty cool. I know these are newer, but I mean, if you need a custom setup for your car, I mean, this is obviously you're completely building a custom vehicle, but this is actually not too bad for $37.95. Mustang 2 front end suspension kit. It's actually for a 70 to 81 Camaro Firebird. And from there, you just keep, you work on building the rest of it out. So really, really cool to see that. I'll skip all the signs. Signs are cool, but this isn't American Pickers, Some nice hubcaps. Take a look There was an intake. Oh, I walked by the intake. I'll have to get back to that intake. Sorry, let me get you. My gimbal here is kind of acting a little goofy. There we go. There we go. So check out the carburetor action here. Oh, pardon me, buddy. If you need horsepower, carbureted action, we got it for you here. Really, really cool to see. And it's good to see so many people here with, you know, the ongoing conversation about electrification and fuel injection. To see this level of carburetors, it's pretty solid. Live streaming to our YouTube channel. Yeah. Thanks, man. Really, really cool to see. We got some intakes right here. You never know what you're going to find. And then there's just some random, I don't say random stuff, just kind of chilling here, but little bit of everything. And we got plenty more back here. Don't go anywhere. Plenty more back here. Some nice manual transmissions. If you saw a car that you were, ooh, look at that. If you saw a car that you wanted to see a little bit closer in the actual show, shout it out in the comments, and we'll run back and go look at it a little bit closer. Some intakes. A little bit of everything. Let's see, what do we have here? Sorry, let me just do this. There, you never know what you're going to find. There's some Corvette wheels. Now, I mean, I'm not needing Corvette wheels, but if you needed a set of 4, those actually look pretty clean. I mean, they're a little dinged up, but, you know, they're probably a solid 9 out of 10. What are the heads for here? Oh, someone left their tickets, so doesn't say what the heads are for. What's over here? $20 for an impact, electric impact. Looks like it's 3/4. So I mean, it's probably worth $20 if it's 3/4. But oh, excuse me. And the usual assortment of trinkets and stuff. I don't like saying junk, but there's some stuff here that I just don't go to the parts swap for this stuff, because you go to Amazon or eBay or Harbor Freight and buy some of this stuff. So I try to look for the actual older OEM stuff. Some nice tools there. Well, folks, I think that's going to wrap things up. If there's a car that I walk by that you wanted to check out, shout it out in the comments now, or forever hold your peace kind of thing. I'm going to go see if we can find Jay, and I'm guessing Jay's out taking photos. And we're back by the KTL Restorations booth. Really, really cool to see the work they're doing there. I'm just going to meander for a little bit, see if I can find Jay. If you see a car in the background, shout it out. If you saw our video last year, there was a big F-350 right here. It was effectively a monster truck, like one tiny step short of a monster truck, but it was parked right here. It's not here this year, but really, really awesome to see the different level of cars and all the different variety here. And I completely walked past the tractors. Shame on me for walking past the tractors. I'm not super familiar with either brand here. I mean, obviously Ford, but oh my gosh, sorry, my gimbal is having a panic attack. There we go. Ford, and then the Farmall, looking pretty solid there. We'll just keep walking around. I think I walked right by the Viper earlier. Really cool to see the Viper. Somewhere around here, Jay is hanging out. He's probably getting photos, I'm guessing, or shorts, but see if I can't find him. I didn't check these guys out earlier. Check these guys. It's all slammed to the ground. Get you a shot here. Really nice Mustang there. Very, very clean. I'll get this guy a card. 1 second here. I've been that guy before. You're standing there waiting to get a shot, you know? So I feel you, man. Live streaming to YouTube, so. The guy's standing there, just for reference. I mean, I won't show you him, but he's kind of standing there waiting. He wants to get a shot of that green truck, and people are around it. So he's staging for the shot, and he's waiting for everyone to leave, and he's about to get it. They're getting ready to, yeah, here we go. He's going to get the shot right now. So the truck he's actually getting a shot of is this guy right here. And there he is. He's getting on the ground. It's funny, once you start doing like YouTube, there he is right there. If you start doing YouTube and stuff, you start seeing people and you're like, he's probably waiting to get a shot. That's exactly what he's doing. Yeah, so it's going to wrap things up here. I'm going to go find Jay. I'm not sure where he's at, but we appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe. Definitely check out Fresh Vintage. Our main channel, Fresh Vintage, classic cars, muscle cars, horsepower. Everything you see here. We've been to VIR, we went to Hyperfest. We've been to SEMA Show and Barrett Jackson, obviously Meekum. Jay's right down there, I see him there. But we appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe. Check out Fresh Vintage. Check out Fresh Vintage Garage for all your scan tool and shop equipment needs. And also check out our, we have a website, scantooldepot.com. If you're interested in buying scan tools, TPMS and so on, definitely check it out, scantooldepot.com. We got tiny horsepower here to finish up the video. Little baby horsepower. Check that out. Oh, let me get out of the way. They're taking a photo. Check out the Super Dart. We're going to wrap up the video with the Super Dart. Jay was right over there, and I don't know where he went. He's gone now, so we're going to wrap things up, but please like and subscribe, and big shout out to Shriners for doing this. If you're in the greater Greensboro area, if you're within a couple hours driving, they're going to do this, I believe, all weekend, so it's worth coming out. Really awesome show. I think we paid $7 to park and $20 a ticket, so it's a little bit of money, but for, hey, what else are you going to do on a Saturday after the Super Bowl's over and it's the dead of winter? So, but definitely come out, and we appreciate you watching. With that, this is Tom signing off. Thanks.